I'm trying to take 20 things and the emotions attached to it down to one and think about it pragmatically.
Break it down into smaller pieces.
Break it down into smaller pieces. When you were talking about the different things of, your commander, et cetera, I was thinking of the reposition process in some of the buildings we've purchased, especially when I was starting. And the only individuals I would talk about real estate with were like coworkers and people that knew nothing about real estate. So I'd show them a threeplex or something that I'm going to buy. It's, 1914's build. I'm like, this is great. Look at all this potential. And they're just like, I can't imagine all the work. Did you see the door is falling off? Did you see that broken window? How are the residents in there? I see beer cans in the front yard. Ooh, that's going to be difficult. That roof looks like it needs some work. Break it down into little pieces. People struggle to get to that pain. There's pain. There's this little barrier of pain that you just have to get through. But you can break it down into little pieces. When you try to absorb all that pain at once, if you think about an entire workout running a marathon, you're feeling that throughout the process. If you were to feel all that pain at once, nobody would start. It'd just be too intense. But it's just this gradual, and you start getting used to it. You start getting accommodated to it. So I just keep going back. Everything has that relation to either CrossFit or real estate, but that reposition process, how do you start? You have 100 units. Okay, you start with one unit. You start talking to one resident. You start with one contractor. You just start that entire process. You do one rent increase, and then you do the next. And you do one improvement to the property. And then all of a sudden, it's a year later, and it's a completely new project. It's the same as working out. The result is the lagging indicator of the actual work that you've been putting in. Your bank account is the lagging indicator of the education and the work that you've put in. Your mental health is, once again, a lagging indicator. All these things are lagging indicators of the work, and the work doesn't show results immediately. It may take an extremely long time to see the results of that work, but it will show. And it shows based on that lagging indicator of where you currently are.
How do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One bite at a time. I love that quote. That's couldn't be more applicable to what you're saying.